In 2018, we embarked on the journey of a lifetime, living and traveling full-time in our self-converted van.
We're gonna go for it.
Join us as we continue to explore the beauty around us, one adventure at a time. Today's adventure involves taking a ferry, and this will be our third ferry of our trip.
Yeah, this is a short one. I think it's only an hour trip.
It's 54 degrees today, which I think is the warmest it's been the entire time we've been on the island. And today marks our 1 month anniversary of being on the island.
Yep. And probably the warmest day of the year so far. So this should be really fun. Yeah, and I see some small icebergs out around here. I'm not sure we'll get close enough to get any on camera, but it's good to see them.
We're still iceberg hunting.
Yes, we are.
Fancy meeting you here. We got our first view. I know, it was awesome.
Got him. Today we are on Fogo Island near the town of Tilting, and we found this location on iOverlander. So it looks like we're going to be able to stay the night here. We were looking for mainly a location that is out of the direct wind, and I think this is going to be perfect because Ed and Maria will be setting up that rooftop tent, and it's forecasted to get above 30-mile-an-hour winds tonight and for the next couple of days. So overall, this place looks amazing. It needs a little bit of help, I will say, and you can see for yourself. It's been trashed a bit, but we're gonna organize it, clean it up what we can, make it look nicer for the next person. We have not secured a location where we can throw away as much trash as there is here, but we can at least organize it, pick the bottles and cans and get them out of here and make it better than we found it.
Sure, I'm glad I got myself a chainsaw. Nothing. Dave, what are you doing?
Picking up nails. And there's a lot of them. I'm starting to fill this dog food bag up full.
From burning pallets?
Yeah, that's from burning pallets and just whatever. All right, so we got a trail here right by our campsite. We have Seal Cove, Sandy Cove Point, and Wild Cove Point. Now let's go check it out and see what it looks like. This is a super cool little trail. Love all the little boardwalks and viewpoints. The trail opened up a little bit here. Keeping an eye out for caribou. Haven't seen any on this trail yet. I bet you they're out here. There's a little white house way over there, right on the rocks, by itself. Wish I was on the other side. I don't know if you can see or not, but on the horizon over the water, you can see that thin white line. So that's all pack ice. And there's none right here in this harbor, but as soon as you get out, maybe, I don't know, 2 miles, it looks like it's pack ice as far as you can see. Oh, there's a little bit of everything on this walk. Now I feel like I'm in the deep woods. Next thing you know, you're on a rocky ledge, you're on the ocean front. I'm liking it. This is a cool little hike. And it's almost mushroom season, so I need to keep my eyes peeled. Coming out of the woods, it opens up again. Ah, there's even a little beach here. Oh, and there's some ducks out there. Kind of looks like a loon. Maybe. There's an old building right there. It looks like an outhouse. I bet it is. Yes it is. Well, it's got garbage stuffed in it, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm not gonna get any closer than that. Ooh, it looks nasty under there. Oh, I can't get any closer to the edge. Love the color of the water though. And the sun is just lighting everything up just right. Gonna continue going up the trail. I'm at least halfway to the end, maybe closer than I think. But I'm hoping to get around the corner, maybe get a look at, of course, another iceberg. Wow, what a gem of a hike. This thing is amazing. I'm gonna turn around here and go back, but the trail actually keeps going. It's a loop, there's another trailhead. It'd be fun to do the whole thing. This is incredible. Right now, in the distance, there's a bunch of really giant icebergs. And the sun is lighting one of them up right in front of us, right about in the middle of the screen. Oh, I wish it was closer and I could get the drone to it, but it's just way too far out there. Looks like a really great spot to watch the sunset. All right, so I wanted to show you what it's looking like as we're just about ready to leave right now. And we consolidated the campfire rings down to one and then raked out the other ones, picked up as many nails and garbage as we could. And this was a combined effort. Everybody helped out, which made it go fairly quick. And we're excited for the next person that comes here and gets to camp. I'm sure it will be a busy place this summer, and it's just beautiful. And hopefully it will stay that way. On to the next place. A lot has happened in the last 30 minutes and I will try to catch you up to speed. But pretty much we broke camp and we're planning on leaving Fogo Island on the ferry. But we come up over the hill and we notice there's no pack ice in the harbor and there's boats coming in and out. And then we start seeing icebergs pop up everywhere, at least 30 of them. So we are currently walking down this Joe Batts Point trail. And if you look out there, you might be able to see a Coast Guard buoy tender working on some aids to navigation. But Carrie, Ed, and Maria are all ahead of me trying to make it to this giant iceberg that looks like it's at least a few kilometers away. And Carrie, meanwhile, is on the phone trying to schedule us an iceberg tour on one of the boats that's going in and out of here. And I'm not sure, I don't think she's gonna be able to get today, but maybe tomorrow. So we just might be staying an extra night or two on the island to catch some of these amazing icebergs that are out there. They're also unique and giant and more than we've ever seen in one place before. So I'm hoping we get to tour that. Meanwhile, we're gonna enjoy the day on a couple little hiking trails and see what we can see from the shoreline. So right now, I'm catching up to Carrie. Rudel's leading the way. We have found several of these artistic looking houses right on the beach. And the front of this is pointy like a ship. And it's pretty long. This thing's huge. Looks like there's an open deck on the rear. I don't have any idea what the story is on them, but very cool, I think.
don't know if you could see, there's 4 caribou that just came down off the rocks into the valley. You're being really good, buddy. You see those caribou? Yeah. Not even barking. Good boy. Okay, let's go. I am having the most fabulous hike. Look. Look at all the ice. That is a Coast Guard cutter out there. They're tending to the buoys. That is the job that Dave used to do. Boat. Caribou. Boat. Okay, Rudolph, let's keep going. We gotta make it to the end of this trail. It is currently 2 o'clock on a Monday. We were supposed to be on the ferry off Fogo Island, but when we came over the mountain from Tilting, there were so many icebergs it stopped us in our tracks. You're being a good boy. You see the caribou? Yeah, you're being a good boy. Wow, this is really cool. I'm really glad we took the time to come to Fogo Island. If you're a hiker, this is a must. There's not much boondocking, but there's a lot of hiking. You'll need a few days to explore it all. But it's just beautiful. Wow, look at that iceberg. Oh, wow. Look what we're coming up on. Way out here on the point. A little green shack. That's cool. Can you just imagine spending a whole summer here? Watching the waves and the boats. Okay, let's keep going, Rudolph. We're getting close to the end. At least a stopping point for us. We gotta see the big bird. My mission today is to find the sea bird known as the great auk. We made it to Jobat's Point. That is the great auk. Great auks are 30 inches tall, flightless, but powerful swimmers. Sadly, the great auks were hunted until extinction. Artist Todd McRae created this bronze statue facing Newfoundland's Fogo Islands, the last North American roosting site. You can find another great auk statue in Iceland, the site of the last known great auk breeding colony. It's time to head back. I just can't get over how beautiful it is here. It's stunning. And the icebergs are everywhere. Everywhere. Like dozens of them. Oh, what an amazing day. Just amazing. If you ever get a chance to go somewhere epic like this, do it. It's worth every penny, every hour, all the planning. It's just amazing. It's epic. Let's go check out this piece of ice. It is just the most incredible shade of blue. Look how beautiful that is. The caribou are following us. They are super curious about Rudel. Rudel's being such a good boy. That's so awesome. Okay, buddy, let's go. I think they sent out a search party for me. Were you getting worried?
I was. I came back for you.
We saw a caribou.
I heard. How was that big iceberg?
It was beautiful. It's not super huge, but
Why does that look super big from here? But then
it's pretty big out there.
It's crazy.
There are like this many icebergs all the way down.
No.
Yeah. There's like 50 icebergs.
Wow.
And his name is Fogo.
What is it?
Fogo.
Fogo. Does he live on Fogo?
He does not. He lives in Portugal Cove. I'm home visiting my mom.
Hi.
Seemed like a good name to me.
Yeah.
Who's your guy?
He's Rudel.
Aw, hi.
He's a Labradoodle.
He's so sweet.
My favorite thing about this was the ride over and also all the trails. So
The ride over on the ferry?
On the ferry, yeah. I had a great time here.
Yeah, so we didn't know what to expect, and I'm so glad we came to Fogo Island. The trails are phenomenal. The water is crystal clear. When we came out of tilting and all the pack ice left, and there were icebergs everywhere.
That was amazing.
That was amazing. Yeah, so let's go straight into what you need to know. Let's talk about, this is a hiking island. So if you are a hiker, you're gonna wanna come here. If you have limited balance issues,
the trails are rough. They're rocky, some have a lot of roots in them, and there's a lot of steps.
Yes. But if you're not a hiker, I would suggest taking the first ferry of the morning, come over, drive the island, and then take the last ferry out in the day. All the little small fishing towns are amazing. I loved every one of them. I think Tilting might be my favorite.
Tilting was my favorite.
Joe Bat's Arm was also phenomenal.
Yeah.
That's where I hiked out to the statue of the auk bird.
Yep.
That was just amazing. So, if you're going to boondock, this island is extremely limited on boondocking. We found maybe 5 spots.
Yeah, we looked on iOverlander, 4 or 5 spots at the most, and these are for small rigs, for Class B vans or truck campers, or maybe like Ed has a Jeep with a tent on the top, so it's very limited.
Are very small Class C.
Yeah.
And I would say If you're coming in peak season, do not count on that because like I said, we only found 4 or 5 spots. So there is an RV park in town. I would maybe make a reservation for that.
Yep.
I see the ferry coming. We are waiting for the ferry. Speaking of.
Yeah, so our plans did not work out to catch a tour boat and see the icebergs here. We just didn't have enough time. So we're gonna catch one hopefully later on in Twillingate.
Yeah. And to get to the island, it was $35.
Yep.
That is round trip.
Yep, free to go home.
Free to go home. I believe there is a senior citizen discount.
Yep.
What are we missing? There's a laundromat on the island.
We only noticed one RV park, and I would say the size on that is anything less than 28 foot as far as a trailer's concerned. And make reservations because just getting around the island could be a challenge. A lot of the roads are narrow and potholes.
Yeah, I would also say maybe don't come until June. Again, we are here at the end of May. Dave wanted to get his ice cream, which several people have told us about. It's not open. A lot of the restaurants aren't open. A lot of the little craft areas aren't open. So these little sleepy fishing villages are just waking up. So if you want the full effect, I would say come after June 1st.
I agree, yep.
But we still had a fabulous time.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did have some cell signal here,
Oh.
and that was pretty nice. I didn't expect that.
In the middle of the island, it's pretty limited, but on the outskirts of the island, it ranged anywhere from 1 bar to 3 bars of LTE. In the towns, it worked fine.
Yep.
And great little stop. I'm so glad we came.
Yep. In the small town of Seldom, there is a public laundromat and public showers, which we never went to and checked out for ourselves, but it's nice to have that available.
Yes.
I think that's it.
We got it all?
Yeah, well the town...
It's dog friendly?
Yeah, the town is super dog friendly. It was like a dog park everywhere we went.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much it.
That's it, yeah.
All right, we hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you next week. If you would like to support our channel, please consider becoming a patron. Thank you for watching.